Alright guys, so in this video I want to give you my first time experience with long-term fasting. Stay tuned. So, if this is your first time checking out my channel, I just want to say thanks for stopping by and checking it out. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Justin and I am a stay-at-home dad of 4. I live here in central Mexico with my wife and our 4 kids. And just recently, at the beginning of this year, starting in January, I started a journey on intermittent fasting and added some other tools along the way. And that's kind of what my channel is about. I started this channel to keep myself accountable and to kind of document my process. And I just wanted to use it as a way to hopefully encourage others. I talk about various things on this channel, such as fitness, faith, family, and even food. I enjoy cooking, and I'll be putting out some cooking videos before you know it. So in this video, I wanted to talk about long-term fasting. I have been, like I said, on an intermittent fasting journey that I started back in January, and I actually do I started out with kind of like a 20 or a 19-25, where I was had a 5-hour feeding window each day, and I've since changed that, and more recently I'm on my feeding windows between 3 and 8. But most of the time I actually don't even eat till almost 4, sometimes even 5. And some days I even just do an OMAD where I'm just eating 1 meal a day. Days where I know I'm not going to be able to get more calories in later in the day, I make sure I have a bigger meal and just do 1 meal that day. But so I've had a lot of good results with that so far. I've talked about a little bit about that more in some of my other videos. I'll make sure to link them down below if you want to check those out. But in this video, I just want to talk about my first time experiencing a long-term fast for health reasons. And my first experience was actually last month. I decided to try a 24-hour fast, but it actually turned out to be like a 43-hour fast because I don't like counting or figuring things out and calculating things. So I just decided that from the end of one feeding window on a Wednesday to the time I normally break my fast on the following Friday, I was not going to eat. And that's what I did. So it kind of came out to about 43 hours for that fast. And to be honest, that first day, that Thursday, was pretty bad. I wasn't hungry all day, but when my feeding window came around, I started getting hungry. I was a little more cranky and agitated and very temperamental that day. And I could feel kind of more of a grogginess in myself. I could feel kind of more of a lethargic feeling in myself. And so it was pretty rough that first day. That Friday I woke up and I worked out like I normally do. I always work out my fastest state, and I felt a lot better that Friday. I felt a little more, it almost felt like a reset in a way where you kind of start getting a little burnt out. It kind of helped jumpstart me and get me back into the groove of things. And so I decided this month I wanted to try it again, and it's only been a couple weeks actually since I tried it the last time. And Wednesday I decided, you know what, I'm going to try it again tomorrow. And so yesterday I skipped another day and I fasted all day, did another 43-hour fast. And yesterday was not as bad as the first time I tried it. I was a little temperamental, but not nearly as bad as I was the first time. And dealing with some life stresses that we had going on yesterday, you know what, I actually felt myself a little more focused, a little more in control than I normally am, than I normally have been in my life. And I could just feel a difference in mental clarity and things like that as I did that. Yesterday was still a lot harder than today, even with a lack of sleep than I got from over last night. Ended up staying up late, and so I had lack of sleep. I still woke up, and once I started moving around, had my coffee and my shot of apple cider vinegar, I was able to, I felt great. I I felt alert, had my mind has been clear all day, and I just barely broke my fast. It's a little after 3 right now. I just barely broke my fast with some bone broth that I made myself. I love bone broth, and I usually try to break my fast that way, especially a long-term fast. And that's what I make all my bone broth myself. But today I have felt a lot better, even better than that last Friday the last time I did it. I just felt more awake and alert, and it's just been really a very interesting experience because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't really know what to do, but both times I have to say it's definitely felt like a reset kind of in a way. I hate using that term, but I feel like you kind of get stagnant, and you kind of feel like you're plateauing in your diet or in your intermittent fasting protocol, and it's kind of a way to kickstart you and get you going again. And so it's for me anyway, that's the way I experienced it. Everybody's going to be different, so I can't say that you're definitely going to experience it this way, but you know what, I hope you guys got some good information out of that. That is my experience, and I'm actually planning on maybe trying it again this month, and maybe just doing it every couple weeks, giving myself a 43-hour fast, and just seeing how that goes. I have a goal that I'm trying to reach. I talked about that in my last video, if you want to check that out, and I have until August 1st to reach that goal. So I'm really trying to find ways to challenge myself and to increase my not only my fat burning, but my putting on more muscle tone and just being healthier. And so I really want to challenge myself, and that I'm the kind of person where I can get bored easily, so I need to always kind of change it up for myself and get moving. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful for you. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and comment down below. I love having discussion with you guys. If you have any questions or comments, I love to hear them. And if you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing, and don't forget to click that bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. I'll see you guys in the next video.